Hello and welcome back to another episode of Blueprints, day 19. Day 19. It's time to make some progress again. We need to do some underground stuff. I don't know how. I don't know how. How much money do we get now? 7. That's pretty decent, I would say. Yeah, because we need... I don't know. Okay, let's just verify some things. This door is not permanently open, right? The basement is locked again. I would be shocked if it wasn't. Yes. Oh no, it is open. Well, okay, so that gives us an access point. I don't know where I can drain the water to, unless we figure out how to activate that other tank in the pump room. I don't know what we're doing here. Like, are we just getting across? But that staircase down makes me think there's more stuff there too. I don't know how anything works here, but yeah, we'll need to get access to like do anything. So that's got to be a priority today. Wasted some steps here, but that's okay. So I probably don't want to fill up the fountain then, the well below the fountain. But yeah, I don't know. If I could just leave the kitchen sink, you know, running to get rid of some water, that would be nice. Yeah, nothing really great here. I don't really care for the trading post at all. I guess give me the root cellar. It might be good if you get a shovel. There's a lot of dig spots here. That's a lot of them. Which could be good, right? You know, coins, keys, gems, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. Okay. Hated I wasted 10 steps for this though. So a pump room and get the reservoir drained a little bit. I don't know how much too. Like it's, I don't know, because if it's too low and then we can't get the boat because it's like below the pier thing there, then I don't know what we do then. That's just, you know, it's a mess. Let's go west first again. I haven't done that in a bit. And we'll do, I guess one of those two. I don't like either of them really. I guess give me the parlor for some gems early. If we can solve the puzzle, which you should be able to, but I'm getting more nervous about it now as we go along. The gems are in the force box. The gems are in the force box. Only one of the other boxes is force. Well, this has to be force, because they're the same. So they have to be both true or both force. Which means this is force. And the other two are true. Alright, that was easier actually than like a bunch of the last two, I feel like. Okay, the chapel is just money now, so why not? 37 coins, that's a lot of coins. There's a dig spot too, and even more coins. Another dig spot. That's pretty nice. I'm not mad at it. Okay, music room. I like the music room. But I want doors. I'm still gonna take the key though. What's our special key? It is the key to the secret garden. Would give us access to the the whatever antechamber again, but like we don't really need it. Probably. Then an office or a bedroom or a guest bedroom. I don't really need the money right now. I guess just give me 10 steps in this corner here. Don't hate it. Car keys? What was in the trunk again? I don't remember, but whatever, we can figure it out. Maybe the office would have been better so we can access the terminal. I also should try some names for the admin code. Just whatever the names we have, where we know first and last name of the person, just try. What letter is this? Plan and plane, right. That makes sense, Let's maybe go, nah, let's go free, it's fine. Observatory or pantry or closet, we'll do the observatory here, just to have a north door for sure. And we have 20 stars, which gives us the 20 thing, which is what? Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers, which is gems, right? It's pretty good. Bloom of the sky, nice. So yeah, we're looking for green rooms. I think I want to go back to the lower rank now though. I was hoping we'd get like 2 doors here. Well, 2 extras, but we didn't, so. Going this way instead. Yeah, just give me a den so we can get the corner and a gem and, you know, and a door here, which is not super useful. Well, no, it's actually useful because this goes up, right. It's fine, it's good. Good doors. Good doors indeed. Library on this side is fine, right? The lab would be good too, probably, but... And I would like items, but... Anyway. It's fine. History of Orindia, 2nd edition. This book was reviewed and cleared for publication by the Fen Eyre Central Board of Education, has been edited to conform to our department's standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. Yes. You know, that's always like a good sign. Anyway, so Herbert Sinclair borrowed it in February of 81. In January of 84, Mary Jones did. And then in 87, in March and in September, Bon Martyr, which is still a weird name. Still a weird name, for sure. Yes, Forward. The name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters is no longer known by the average citizen of the elder generation. We must permit our leaders to enjoy us to abandon our past. Alright, this is not very useful, I think. Achera, or Achira, who knows. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted as Achera, by the ascension of the first king, whose name, Oris, would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the 1st century, the new kingdom was born. Can we get an uncensored version of this somewhere? In the 2nd era, it was the 4th king who split this vast domain in 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest, he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heart spring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift. To the youngest he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch-Ares, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse, which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Araja, a land steeped in tradition. Third Era. As the Second Era drew to a close, the three sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives, and were known for the cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued the tradition, and the Third Era was defined by who knows what. Commerce between the three realms, yes, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. I mean, that seems like good to have here, like these three symbols associated with three land masses. But that middle symbol doesn't seem right. Anyway. Fourth Era. What's this? As the kingdom entered the Fourth Era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Deciletes? Who knows? Deciletes? Deciletes, who knows? The third was a king who often was seen drinking. A sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department in this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you're not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning, with this letter, the book you lent us. Though I must confess, it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the History of Orindia could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrats of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I say well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit we'll have a laugh about this after you have given me the actual manuscript. Until then, Detective Bonmar, Redguard. Is that why he borrowed it twice? So we need to get it twice to get the real one? Is that like what we're doing here? It would be silly, but maybe. Deciletes was renowned as the king of no one when he made the decision to move Wing Castle and court behind. Why is the first part of leaving censored? Anyway, the people were overjoyed by this choice and were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his common folk. These voices planted the seed which took root in the grand city of Fen. The era of ruin. After the passing of King Deciletes III, the Fourth Era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a number of supporters, probably more, due to the fact that Deciletes IV shared little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city streets, stained in red. The pacification of Fen. Morning Bay. It doesn't look very pacified, yeah. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arch, Ares, and Nuance to join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years and saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death, he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. The current era. Today, the realms inherited by the 3, Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Araja, who knows, once again stand united as allies. So the distance between our peoples has grown. Our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of our mothers, and of our children. Okay. That didn't give me as much as I had hoped it would. But of course not. I feel like none of these ever like really pan out the way I would hope them to. Anyway, I don't know why I always feel like I should look at this, but I always do. That didn't feel right. That wasn't right, I think. Chamber of Mirrors. That would be... Can we solve it from this spot, actually? We could get the 3rd door, but not the 4th door there. Do I need... I think I need the 4th door, though, right? But I don't really want the servant quarters here. Maybe the commissary is better. Are you selling shovels? No. You jerk. Such a jerk. Alright. Well, we didn't get a book shop, which I think it says is only draftable. No, I don't know. Does it say that? I don't know. Do I want a sledgehammer? We don't have anything to break just yet. That could be good if you have to run back and forth with the reservoir if you ever get to that point. And I guess I'll buy the gems and the sledgehammer too. And then, I don't know, I'm just going to be sad that I didn't get anything else here. And also we're down to 1 door again. That's so bad. Like, why does this always happen? But there was no way to get doors up. Every time, I'm like, down to 1 door. God, it's the worst. I mean, we want the poor so we can get the pump room. And this is 2 doors too. This is... we have to. Doors, please. I mean, that's doors, but not good. That's not doors even. And then I guess we just have to do a bedroom here. God. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. No trunk, of course. Because that would have been used for. No gem. Shame. I don't know, I guess get me out west again. We do have the secret garden key. So if you get like a locked door out here, it would actually be kind of good. Why are you doing this? We have no green rooms. This is a waste. I guess give me this. I can't draft doors. I don't know. I'm annoyed. Guess what? Down to one door again. Because we had two and then we got 1-1 nothing. Right? It's just so bad. It's so bad. This sucks too. If we could rotate this, it would be okay, but it's not. It's definitely not okay. This is the wrong version of the spare room. Doesn't look like that anymore. Anyway, anything in here? No, right? We're so screwed. Actually, maybe we just do a lab experiment just to maybe get some value out of it while we still can, because we could get some reroars or something. Or some permanent upgrades, possibly, while we still have like, maybe a chance to draft some rooms, which I don't think we will have a chance to. Because everything is so cursed again. You draft a hallway from another hallway. When you draft a shop room, each time you unlock or bypass a security door, it has a small chest to the entrance hall. I do have a sledgehammer. But we can't currently bypass or unlock any security doors. It's like a long-term play, which I don't know if there is a long-term here. There are not that many shop rooms. We'll try that one. It seems like a bad idea, honestly. Maybe we'll be okay. We have to get doors here. Like, we have to get a north door, otherwise it's just over. Okay, now it has to be the hall. And yeah, like we need west or north, ideally both. I mean, this gives me 2 reroars. I have to take it, I think. It does not feel good. It feels bad, actually. To be honest. No shovel here. It's a shame. Yeah, or bad. Do we take a corridor and just like save the reroars and hope that like? But then nah, we want the. I want a redraw here. I think I need more doors. What are you doing to me? I guess we'll go north. It's so bad though. Why? Why? I don't need keys, really. Nice, special flower in the green room. Another dig spot. There are a million of those, but you know. No shovel. Okay, courtyard. That's doors. Smash this. Come on, give me a shovel. Can there be a shovel in there? Probably not. It's too big, right? Anyway, so many dig spots. And again, no, every time I have dig spots, I can't get a shovel. Like every single time. It's really annoying. Pretty close, please. Yes. Give me a secret garden. Which has doors. And gems. But no shovel, I think. Which is a shame. I don't really need this, but you know, why not? Open the west door. Yeah, and this definitely looks like we could break it. I don't know where it would go. Because that's like outside the house. Well, that's how I get outside the house on this side, maybe. That would make sense, actually. There's so many there are so many dig spots. There are so many dig spots. I don't know if I want to use a key for a dead end room. I hate you. Why do I hate you? There's one here, I guess. And more green rooms gives me what? I don't know. More gems maybe, but we have a decent amount of gems right now. Just give me doors. Or the dining room is possibly a bunch of steps in the future. It's not the worst thing to draft. Or is there a bunch of food back in the house as well? I'm already running an experiment. Do we do the dead end utility closet here? To bypass the security doors. We have one of them at least, right? We have exactly one of them. I don't like it. Oh, look at that analytics board. What's for dinner? We'll never get a trophy room, right? Now we can wait though. We can. Last key, huh? Pump room is a dead end, but it would let me do maybe stuff on the ground. I need to try. But I don't know how to get the water down without filling the fountain up. I don't know what the right color is here. If this wasn't a dead end. If we just rotated the other way and we could go up from here, it'd be okay. I don't like it. I mean, I need it. If I want to do stuff down there, I need this. So I guess I'll draft it here and then hope we can get out somewhere else. I don't know. I don't have any keys left. There's so many digs, but there are probably a million keys buried in these, but I can't get to them because there's no shovel anywhere. Just gems, amazing. All I want is a key. Oh, this is the power thing. So we would need to put power here through the boiler room or whatever to turn on this pump, I guess. But then it doesn't have a lever still. Like, how would it work? Like, there's no lever to turn it on, like to turn on the direction of it. But these are both full. And everything else is full. Like, I can't get the water out of the reservoir without putting it in the fountain. If I put it in the fountain, I can't go there, I'm pretty sure. It's pretty bad. Am I gonna do a reroll here or like one deeper in? I don't know if it matters. Depends on what we draw, I guess. Well, okay. But how do I direct the power? How does this need to be aligned? Like, I don't know how it works. Well, it has doors, so I'll take it, I guess. But I don't know if the power direction, does it just go... Because the room is not... Like, it's here. How do I get the power to go that way? So we had to rotate it that way for the other thing to work. I don't know how this works. This is weird, and I'm upset. Wait, so the third one is not active. Which one is the third one here? It's like this one, right? I would want it to go that way, maybe. But it's not really in that, it's there. I don't know if that is possible to do. Because like the power doesn't go here. Does it have to have like a connected line? But that would be so annoying to build. I can't build that. It has to be like touching with that's impossible. It has to be from here or from there. I can't do that. Because those are both not rooms that have whatever. This sucks. Why is this so annoying to do? Like I have the power and the tank needs power because it has the stupid lines up top, but I can't line it up. So I would have to draft this first, but then like I don't know where I'm gonna get here. This is stupid. This is a stupid system. Now it goes that way, but that way also doesn't go anywhere. And it can't ever go up here. Maybe that way can still get there if you draft something here that goes there. But I don't know. No keys, yeah. I guess give me keys. Do have some money. $12, $18. Or 10, 18. I need more money. Do I need the special key really? I don't necessarily do, but it could be something new that we don't know yet. Don't be the key card. Don't be the key card. Prism key, okay. Don't love it. And we have like spread keys throughout the place now, so do we need to buy 3 keys? Maybe not. No, buy 1 on the lockpick kit. That seems scary too, but whatever. I still think these should be lockpickable. Like, I don't get why they're not. Stupid. Can it be like a shovel or anything? Wait, yeah, that could be items maybe. At least a dig spot for sure. Which is useless because you don't have a shovel yet. But we have approximately like 50 spots to dig once we get a shovel, so we'll never get a shovel. But which rooms can like transfer the power? Like we need something that gets it up and then over and then straight. I don't know what kind of rooms do that. Like, can this transfer power? Yes. So blue, it has to be a blue room? Like a wheel room, like an engineer kind of room? But no, the locker room is not that. It's like a key spread room. Which rooms have the capacity to transfer power? Because we're not transferring power there, but like both the courtyard and the dining room definitely don't have that capacity. I don't know if those do. I hate it R. I do hate it R. I guess give me a dark room. You do have power going, but you have it going... No, you have it going this way and this way, okay. So we can still maybe get it there. But only maybe, I don't know if we actually can, because I don't know what kind of rooms that we need to put there. This is so stupid. So stupid. We'll eat it now. I thought we maybe would get the trophy room, but of course we didn't. We'll have the quail now. I also should be looking for keys, right? Could be everywhere. Like here. I don't know if the power can even come in from here. It doesn't look like it can. It feels like that only connects there and there. So it's I think it's impossible, yeah. Why is this such a stupid system? I don't know why, but it is stupid. I don't like it. So it's showing me that this has power and this has power, right? But this doesn't. But this is the wrong, like it doesn't go left, right, that means it's never gonna touch the pump room. But now none of them have power, okay, excellent. It doesn't look like it can connect from the right, because it only connects here and here with the doors. Which is the same with the boiler room, so they go over the doors, right? Yeah. So this is just impossible now anyway. I don't know what I want then, to be honest. I'm sad now. That's divided, right? 8. Oh man, 6 minus 3 is 3 times 5 is 15, divided by 15 is 1. 1, 5, 8, 1, 18, 6. I got easier somehow in the last few. Silver key. Alright. 2 special keys. Like, well, the car keys too, I guess. Do the car keys count as like major keys? Maybe. I mean, yeah, I don't want the wart here. I have a way to spend the money. I'm sad. Office, secret passage. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want anymore. I guess nothing I want. Nothing good can happen. I guess a Hall of Mirrors, and then we could draft another, but we don't have any power anymore anywhere. Yeah, no, we're screwed. We would need another boiler room and another pump room. It's not gonna happen, probably. Okay, some, you know, whatever, let's do a secret passage, I don't care. I'm just frustrated. You want a bedroom? Or a green room? I don't have any money now, so I don't want that. Just give me some steps. Hate it. Hate it all. Screw you. That's mean, the secret passage door being locked. What? Telescope. Get an additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. Well, a little late for that. So already done observing. Didn't know that item existed, so it's not like I could have waited for it. Lockpick it. Or smash it with a hammer. Do something. Nothing else here, right? Could you have a save? I mean, not likely, but maybe. Who knows? Step on the pedals and then something happens. No. Alright. You do have a boudoir somewhere though, right? Yeah, here. Some steps back there. I don't need gems. But this would be like it, right? That's a dead end. Do I care about drafting more? It doesn't matter. This run is dead because I can't get the stupid. Like if I had the pump room like 1, I don't know, like down 1, no, I would have to rotate it 2. I'd have to. Yeah, that's so annoying to set up. So this gives me what? Keys I don't really need. This gives me gems I don't need. This gives me items, maybe a shovel that then can dig up all the dig spots for items I don't need. I guess let's just draft more rooms, maybe we can see something new, or something that gives us a permanent thing. A million dig spots. Give me many doors here, you jerk. That counts as many doors. I don't like that, but sure. Why not? Can't do that, yeah. I don't need to get to the antechamber, but I can't anyway. I don't know. I don't know. I'm so frustrated by this. Sure, there's a new room we've never seen. There's a ton of gems. The trophies of Mount Hori. 4 house. Draft a room in each open slot of your house. Complete the Mount Hori directory. We're close. 91. That's a nice number out of 110. We need 29 more bullseyes. Dartboard puzzle. That's crazy. 22 more parlor game puzzles. I'm missing 4 workshop contraptions. With the drafting strategy sweepstakes. I'm not sure what that is. Or 8 realm sigils. No idea how to do that. Solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. Never seen room 8. Inheritance trophy. Nope. We've never made it to room 64. 46, I mean. Dare mode, don't know what that is. Curse mode, don't know what that is. In one day, yeah, no, not quite. Under an hour. Buy out the entire showroom. That's a lot of money. Ask the classroom final exam. I don't even know how many classrooms I would need for that. And complete the trophy case, which you can't because we're missing definitely the trophy case trophy. So that's impossible. Yeah, I'm just very, very frustrated with things. I don't know. Let's just try to figure out one more. Screw you. I'm not drafting another red room just because. Yeah, I'm very annoyed. I'm running out of steps too, right? That's bad. I don't want to do this because I can't come back in here because I don't have the steps for it. There are steps throughout the house. We've fruit and we have the boudoir, which gives us steps still. hate everything. I've never seen this. Mr. Nagura, Anne wanted me to remind you once again that it is expected of you to keep the grass in the cloister cut and the trees trimmed. I have a feeling you may have forgotten how to open the cloister ward again. So to save you some stern words, I decided to draw you a little diagram to help you out. Who knows, maybe this time it will stick. Sympathetically, Bridget T. Cloister grounds access. While face to face with the angel, press the base of the 2 pillars on either side of you. That's it. It's so simple. Well, now we know how to do that. We never have a shovel anyway, so it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. What are you? Am I doing or green? What am I doing? So yellow buttons don't do anything. These don't do anything. This does something. What? Green, green, green. The corners need to be green? I don't know what we're doing. Didn't we solve one of these before? I feel like we did. Who touches this one? You yourself. Green, all green corners? Yeah, okay. Allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2. I guess that's good. That is progress. It's a nice room. I need to find some fruit on the way though. Want to do anything? Still not enough steps. And yeah, again, we have, whenever I get the root cellar, I can't get a shovel. It's impossible. I swear the game just removes it from the loot table for that purpose, just to annoy me. It's the only plausible explanation I have. 10 steps here. It's not enough. It's not enough. Any fruit in the safe or something? I can't do anything. Why is this setup so finicky? If I could just get the stupid tomb, I could have lowered the water already, but now I can't because I don't know if I get the tomb, so I want to keep the fountain drained, otherwise, whatever. But maybe I should just... But I can't... I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing down there. Four fruit, 1 trunk. No fruit in here. It's just worth going for. Well, we saved the step of the shoes, so maybe it's okay. Any fruit in there? Don't know where it would spawn. I don't see it though, so probably not. Double up on that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, so we can just use that again, sure. But again? No, it just shows me what I looked at. I don't know, whatever. Weird. I never picked up. Oh no, this is the one we spread here. Definitely picked up this key before. Why did I go in here? Funny. I'm so annoyed. It's like, it might be unfair, but like I'm mad at this. What was for sale in there? Nothing good, right? Shoes, sledgehammer, keys and gems or something, or gems and gems maybe. It's 13 steps to get there. It's not, we can't. I should have lowered the water maybe in the reservoir, but then like the I should have tried still, but I can't see it then anymore. And if I go in now, I'm gonna block off the door. I don't know. Maybe the fountain doesn't have to be all the way down, because there is that thing behind it. I don't know, but I. It does feel like it needs to be a 0 so we can go out. But there's like a halfway mark or something. I don't know. So new mission. We need boiler room to power up the extra pump, the extra tank in the pump room. So we need to align those, which is impossible. And then we can drain more water, and then maybe we can empty the reservoir enough so we can do something. Don't know what lever, so that's gonna take a billion steps too, because we probably need to run in and out to check. And if we draft the pump and boiler in like ranks, 7 or whatever, it's too far away. But we never get them early, because we need to pour first, and yeah. Trophy room is useless. I mean, you can draft it because it's like a net positive for gems, like if, and it might help with the dining room thing for extra steps. I don't know. I'm just frustrated now. Because, like, I don't know, like yes, I knew there was access through the fountain, and I should have maybe pursued that sooner. But then it's, like, useless unless you have the pump room already lined up with the boiler room before, which, I don't know, it's, like, tricky at best. And I thought the basement key was going to be progress, and not just the door in the bottom of the fountain, which makes no sense. Why would that be Why would that be the basement door? That's stupid. So I thought the basement was like a different thing, and I thought we'd make progress there, and then maybe get to another side or something, and then do something, and then learn something or whatever. But no, that's just the other way down there that we have access to right now. Tomb would be much easier, but we can't get it. So maybe I should really try. But like, there are only like 6 or 8 outside rooms anyway. It's crazy I've not seen it again. 8. Maybe this is rare. It's unusual. It's not even rare. Trading post I've seen like 6 times at least, and it's unusual as well. They are unusual. They are unusual. They are the same rarity. I've seen the shrine once, the tomb once, the schoolhouse twice, I think, and these are the 5 like every other time. Also, why does the root cellar make it impossible to find shovers? That's so incredibly stupid. Anyway, right, yeah, I don't know. I'm just, that's also very annoying. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be the, I don't know. What's Bridget's last name? I don't know, but Babbage is like Anne Babbage, right? So it would be what? Bubba? Okay, sure. Okay, we can't do anything though, right? This admin key doesn't have permissions for this feature, but we can look at the database. Okay, so more admins, nice. Okay, Reva D and Ruot H are expired, but we do still have Tom K and Moore R. And there are 3 additional delisted admin keys. Temporary administrator, account created January 29th, 93, and last login February 5th. Most drafted room, servants' quarters. Burns valet for 20 years, substituting for Mr. Moore until we find a suitable assistant admin. Okay. Yeah, the groundskeeper. Terminated March 92 for suspicion of blackmail and not watering the plants. Most of the room, the greenhouse, yes. 88 till 92, former groundskeeper. Tom K, assistant lab technician. Most of the room, lab. Recent transfer from Sinka, former executive assistant, to HS Sinclair, trusted with 4 admin privileges. Okay. So Moore are and Tom K. Lead system admin. Lead lab technician, Sinka setup, estate terminals, blah blah blah. Okay, sure. Network setting. Terminal timeout settings. The timeout setting controls how long a computer terminal stays connected to the network without disconnecting from the server. The default setting immediately requires a new connection each time the user attempts to log into the network. 1 month. Electronic mail settings. On. Inbound outbound connections and electronic mail communications outside of the local network have been temporarily disabled. Okay. Sure. Return to menu. User database is the same thing, right? House manager. Author of all personal notes. Admin logs. More are. The last cables have finally been laid and the office terminal has been connected to the central network. Given the ever-changing nature of the rooms on the estate, we chose to install the server outside of the house to maintain connection stability at all times. A small cavern off of the eastern drive was selected for the server site. All remaining computer terminals on the estate are now connected to the network mainframe, and we will now begin testing remote access capabilities between them. I've also asked the Baron to come up with a name for the network. After some deliberation, the network has been named Blackbridge, a somewhat ominous name for the project given the legend from which the term derives. Very fitting considering we chose an actual cave to house the mainframe. I only hope that our servers do not suffer the same fate that befell those in the story. I don't know the story. Regular maintenance report. Fixed the connection error that was occurring between the office and security terminal. We have also added electronic mail capabilities to each terminal that can be accessed via the network. Recording capabilities of all cameras on the estate have been disabled. Additionally, the existing video playback functionality on the security terminal has also been removed. Deleted log, deleted log. Everything's gone since March 87. Okay, now. As requested yesterday, a new admin key created, though the requested name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. Okay, who's that one for? Effective immediately, all electronic mail capabilities have been restricted and now can only be accessed via the office terminal. All other terminal inboxes have been archived and can only be restored via admin controller. Temporary access to the mainframe in Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Temporary access to the mainframe in Blackbridge Grotto has been restored, yes. Updated access privileges with following account types. Admin access, full access, personnel access, access to user database. Archive access, full access and access to archived admin logs and deleted database entries. Okay, we want that. RTA is down while we work on a solution to report a terminal connection failures. RTA is working again. Terminal connection is tested and confirmed functional to make future testing easier. Added the ability to access offline terminals through the RTA when Blackbridge is open. Per request, one temporary admin key has been added to the network. Road H, and then deactivated. One new admin key has been added to the network. Tom K, welcome to the team. Add new data management features to Blackbridge admin controller. Updated user database. That one's from Tom K. More. Changing of the guard. In preparation for Simon's arrival, inbound and outbound messages as well as offsite connections from outside the estate have been disabled per the instructions left by the Baron himself. $725.87. Who could that, like, which name? I don't know. Because there's no one else in here. They all are. I don't know. Data files. Import trophy data. Utilizing the Blackbridge system, you can import trophy data from other save files into the current profile. It's a convenient way to collect trophies in one file that might be impossible to get in a single profile. Okay, well, I don't have any other save files. Duplicate, clear, create, restore, return to menu, okay. The same. Deleted logs, deleted logs, deleted logs. So there's like another key that's longer or something. This seems so useless again too, like it doesn't really give me anything. No, it's okay. It did some. It did some stuff. Like the mail stuff, you know, that's good. The timeout is fine too. Don't know where we get those two to open that door. Don't know where that door goes. No idea what this is for. Alright, yeah. Did that hint at anything? I mean, like, there's one more key that's longer, but I don't know how long. Or maybe it's shorter. Maybe it was a short last name. Do you have anyone with a short last name? What's Bridges' last name? When did Bridges start here? Don't know. Because yeah, too long wouldn't be an issue. It would be a last name shorter than 4 letters, right? That would do something, maybe. Should be able to smash all of this. It's all cracked. Didn't get a workshop again. I mean, didn't have the broken lever this time, or the battery pack. We got like nothing this run. We got a lot of dig spots, but no freaking way to dig anything up. It's so annoying. So annoying. Anyway, right, let's get out of here. Or can I make it to the locker room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we can. I guess let's open some lockers. We do have 5 keys. So what's the shortest way? Parlor, chapel, observatory, poor, security, right? Poor, and then yeah, security, east wing. Brewer. Another hallway. Green room. So stupid. Start on this side this time. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Who is Kirk Darren? I don't know. Kirk Darren. It doesn't ring a bell at all. I don't know. Stupid gems. Who needs gems? Yeah, 6 or O. I don't know what that means. Seen that one before though. Nice. Ward key. Deposit box key, whatever. Don't have a ward though. There's so many doors in this. This is crazy. I don't know why you're not allowed to lockpick these. These should be like easier to lockpick than like, you know, door locks, but whatever. Is it always the same actually? Like is the math homework always here? And this would always be here? Maybe? That feels like it was in the same spot before. I've not been paying attention to that because it's been like too far apart if you open these. But I don't know which one I've opened and which ones I haven't opened before, so it's hard to say. Isn't this was the vault key, right? Like next to the whatever, it's not always the tiger, but you know, over here. I think this is bad then. Oh, that's an apper, nice. Never out of keys and out of money to buy more keys. So I guess that's it. Yeah, we can only send power towards the doors, and then we need to connect it up to the pump room. In like a straight line, which is super annoying. Well, not straight line, it could like go around corners as long as you have doors going that way, I guess, but yeah. But like this, the setup we have here with the pump room is just impossible. Of course. Because it's only got the two doors, right? And this one is a dead end, and then this one doesn't have power on this side. Just not good. I don't know what this is. I would love to train the reservoir a bit. But I feel like to train it all the way, like even if you get this extra tank, that's got like 6. That's more than 6, I think. It's like 8 more than that. So we'd have to basically fill the fountain almost back up. So we'd have to have 2 maxes to get down there. If you want it empty. Maybe empties from the other side, maybe there's another way down. I don't know. It doesn't really make sense to me right now. But yeah, that's just the way it is, I guess. Yeah. It's gonna be so hard to draft though. You don't even have power going there? That's crazy. That is crazy. Alright, let's get out of here. That's it for today. I'm annoyed. But we have a new goal, I guess, that is gonna help us get to a goal that we've had for like forever now, because I can't get to, because I can't get the tomb again, and fountain access is annoying, and everything is bad. Anyway, that's what we got. 2 new rooms, the trophy room, and what else? What else was new actually? I don't remember anything else that was new. Oh, the solarium, right. And now we also know how to get into the cloister. We'll never have a shovel again, probably, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Garden Manor is nice at least. And that's it for today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.